Hey guys, I'm back again to another video, and in today's video I will be doing a review of the NECA Godzilla 1954 figure, which this has been a long-awaited figure, in my opinion, and I really do like it. So let's get on with the review. So in my opinion, this figure, a lot of people waited for it, and it was really, from what I've heard, it was really, popular and they sold out fast. This is what I've heard from some people, and that's all I can really say about it. I mean, when I went to the store to go buy this figure, I was disappointed because they didn't have any left. I got there as soon as I could. So what I'm saying is I got there as soon as I heard that they arrived at the store. So I wanted to get mine, and they didn't have it, and I went back a week later, and they still didn't have it, so I had to buy it online, unfortunately, which disappointed me. So anyway, let's get on with the detail. So, the detail, I think, is pretty good. Now, from someone that did review the figure, I think they said that they tried to make it seem like how it looked in the movie. Sorry about that. It seems like a lot of people tend to interrupt me more and more every time I make a video. Anyway, from what I'm saying is, like, the tongue, for example, if I can get this into the light, the tongue isn't red. The tongue is really just black or gray. And, yeah. So anyway, the detail on him is really good. I really do like this figure. You can see all the scales. I don't have to really say it. You can just see the scales in the light. I mean, just look at all the scales this guy has. See them all? You can really just see them all going down through his whole body. I actually haven't watched the movie in a while, so that probably isn't too good. There's no detail on the bottom of the feet, obviously. Oh, well, there actually is. There's a little bit of... There are little grooves, I guess. And then there are, like, peg holes. These holes might have been made so, like, you can put them on a stand with, like, pegs, and it would hold them up. I don't know. And then he's got more scales on his legs and feet. He has gray toenails and gray fingernails, as you can see. He has his little Godzilla ears up here. He has gray teeth, obviously, and he has gray tongue. And the spikes are gray and black. So now let's go into articulation. So for articulation, it's basic, I would say. Some of it is. Like, that's not really basic. That's, what I'm saying is, like, the mouth opening is basic. Moving the head back and forth is basic. And then you get, like, two joints here. Like this. And I think, yes, it can go all the way. But I don't like doing that. Don't know why. And then his head itself can't go all the way from... I'm not going to force it, because I don't want to break it. What else? Okay. So, the torso, or the upper part of his body, goes like this. But the spikes get in the way, so I'm not going to force it, like I said. Move this. Yeah. See, he's really stiff for me. So I'm not really going to force it. I'd rather have my figure stiff. But then that happens. So then You should be able to get some movement out of his hand. Can I get it out of this one? No, I don't want to break the claws. And the feet move, which I don't really feel like that was needed. But, you know, like, maybe you can have him stand like that. Like that. I don't know. I can't really move the legs all too much, but like I said, I don't want to break it. So if they're not really meant to move like that, I'm not going to force it. The tail, I think, is pretty good. This is what I hate about NECA figures. They always have this stupid ball joint here. So I'm not going to mess with that. And then they have like a wire down here in the tail to move that. So now for scaling. Okay. So he is 6.5 inches tall. 16.5 millimeters tall. Just about 8.5 inches long. And 22 millimeters long. So for the first figure I'm going to bring in, which this one might be obvious, is the Bandai Godzilla 1954. And they're two completely different sizes. I obviously like this one better. And I just chose this one randomly. My Gamera figure, my only Gamera figure, and he's really short compared to him. So I'd say the sizing is pretty good. He's not too big, and he's not too small, and he's not a shelf hog. So yeah, now let's go into the conclusion. So in conclusion, I really do like this figure. I waited for him for a long time. And unfortunately, I couldn't do the unboxing for him just because it was way too long. There were so many things I wanted to keep the whole video itself, and I didn't want to do a part 2 for it. So I'm like, whatever. I'll just leave it how it is. So I'd say this guy's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. You guys can tell me what you think. So that's the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. So please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys later. And goodbye.